Hi there from the deck of Artemis. In today's episode, we start over at Blake Island, where we spend a very nice evening, and head over to Bell Harbor on Seattle. Bell Harbor is where we will be meeting one more time with our good friends Jim and Sue. Enjoy one more sail under the Seattle skyline. And then after leaving Jim and Sue, our goal is to head over to Shilshole, where we will spend a night with our daughter, Megan.
To me, the Seattle skyline never gets old. And then you got the clouds today that give it a little character with the blue above. What a beautiful day. Awesome.
After spending a very nice evening in Bell Harbor, we take off and head out to Shilshole. Amazingly enough, we have a very nice sail over there and make it over there without incident. Spend the one last evening with our youngest daughter. And then the next day, we are ready to take off to Port Townsend. Good morning and welcome to the deck of Artemis. We are leaving Shilshole. We had one very pleasant night over here. We spent some quality time with our youngest daughter. So now we are off to Port Townsend. Got to get up there. It's about a 30 nautical mile trip. There's a good chance that the currents will not be our friends today. Unfortunately, max flood is at about 1 o'clock. So yeah, it's going to be not the best. It would have been nicer to be up there with the currents in favor, but we'll figure it out. So currently the weather is a little overcast, but I'm assuming it'll be okay. Wind predictions are kind of light until you get to Port Townsend. So we'll see how it goes. But for the time being, we'll just kind of get out of the marina and see what happens. Awesome. And we are off. So currently under power. Not a lot of wind out here is predicted, but we'll see what happens. It's very early in the day. Well, actually, it's not that early. It's 8 o'clock. But it's still kind of early in the day, so we'll see how it goes. But yeah, so we're off. We'll report back in as the trip progresses. Awesome. We tried sailing for a little bit. A couple of issues. A, the wind's not really strong enough to get us decent speed. Other issue is that, as we've discussed before, a starboard tack is not the best point of sail for this boat. Compliments of the offset backstay, because I do believe the offset backstay causes it to depower the sail a little bit. So yeah, we're already getting like 2.5, 3 knots tops. We have got to get to where we're going for sure. So, but yeah, we do a little motor sailing. Still have a little bit of a lift in the direction that we want to go. Pretty happy about that. Still a little lumpy. Good news is the sun has come out, which is awesome. We are getting close to making our first turn past our massively long first leg of our trip. So currents helping us, which has been really nice. It was against us for about 20, 30 minutes. But since other than that, now it's about a 1 knot, between 0.6 and 1 knot advantage. So that's really good. Wind, yep, we'll pass on that subject. The sun is finally shining, which is good. It's been a little chilly because even though the wind hasn't been really favorable for sailing, it's been on our nose and it's definitely a lot chillier experience out here. Now on the flip side, we had just heard that Lake Havasu had an excessive heat warning, so maybe we shouldn't complain too much about that. So anyway, next decision to make is, do we basically go through the Port Townsend Canal or go around it? So we'll see. Well, let the fun begin. So we are now heading towards the the Port Townsend Canal. We are battling about 3 knot currents right now, so I'm hoping that as we get out of the Admiralty Inlet, we can maybe get away from some of the stronger currents. So we'll check it out. I do know that slack tide at the Port Townsend canals at 1. It is currently 11 o'clock, so we'll have to see about that one also. So anyway, it is about at least a good 2 hours right now to the canals, about 9 nautical miles. So we may get there actually at a decent time for that. So yeah, we will report back in a bit. Well, the current continues to affect us. We're about a -3 right now, so we're gonna get a little closer to shore. I'm seeing like a rip line ahead of us, so I'm kind of curious to see what happens if we cross it and see if we can gain a little back eddy. So yeah, don't know, but as the saying goes, about to find out. Good news, we did catch a little relief. So right now, instead of being, I don't know, 2.5 knots in the hole, we're about 1 knot in the hole. So yeah, that's pretty good, especially at sailboat speeds. I mean, it's incredible when you look at the time to go from the GPS as you start clicking off tenths of a knot, the amount of time difference it makes, especially when you're still about 15 miles out. So anyway, we are keep on plodding over here, so we'll report back in a bit. We are sailing now, and it is pretty sporty. We are about 13, 14 knot true wind, doing pretty decent at a 60-degree angle, 5.5 knots speed. Speed over water. We do have a couple knot current against us. So, but yeah, it's kind of good. So, was this current against us? It kind of wasn't really factored too much into our fuel calculation. So, this gives us a little extra margin of safety. So, awesome.
It's a crazy day at sea, Captain. I don't know if you can really tell the angle of the horizon and our boat, but we're heeling pretty good. Got some crazy winds. Don't know if you can tell that either, but anyway, yep. So we're going under the bridge here at the Port Townsend channel or canal or whatever it's called. So yeah, woohoo! Getting closer. About 5 miles out. Watch out, Port Townsend. Here we come. So here we are. We're fast approaching Port Townsend, and Point Hudson Marina is just ahead of us. We have our slip assignment, number 27, bow in, port tie. The captain's favorite. Anyway, really, it is. Awesome.
Welcome to Port Townsend.
Hi. Go into the dock a little more. Now turn out.
This video, hit subscribe and give us a big like down below. Thanks for watching.